Computer networking day 4. Welcome back everybody. My name is Wisdom, your trainer for this entire series. In today's video, we'll be dealing with types of network. Without wasting much of your time, let's get down to today's class. In this video, we'll be talking about different network types, and these network types depend on how large they are and how much of areas they cover geographically. So let's see the outcome of today's lecture. At the end of today's lecture, you will be able to understand the various types of network. And secondly, you'll be able to understand what type of network you have been using before now. The two most common and popular type of networks are the LAN and the WAN. Beside these two networks, we have other networks which we'll be discussing later in this video. The first type of network we're looking at today is the LAN. A LAN, or local area network, is a collection of devices connected together in one physical location, such as buildings, offices, or homes. LANs are usually in a close proximity to each other, and the most common type of LAN is the Ethernet LAN, where two or more computers or devices are connected together using an Ethernet cable. So you have like all these devices connected together using Ethernet cable. So this is an example of how an Ethernet cable looks like. So we also have something called the WLAN. WLAN, or wireless local area network, uses wireless communication instead of wired communication. So examples of devices we can find in a LAN are like the routers, the switches, and the hubs. I'll also have the access point for the WLAN connections. So access point is a device that transmits wireless connections. So it is used mainly in a WLAN communication. So the next type of network we're talking about is a MAN. A MAN, or metropolitan area network, is larger than local area network and also larger than CAN, which we'll be talking about next. But it's smaller than wide area network, which we'll also be talking about later in this video. So this is an example of a MAN. So when we talk about metropolitans, we're talking about cities or towns. Okay, so MAN spans over several buildings in a city or a town. So you can have a hospital, a school LAN, a factory LAN, or even a college LAN or CAN. So the coming together of these different buildings in one particular city to communicate together is referred to as MAN. CAN, or campus area network, interconnect multiple local area networks within an educational or corporate campus. So this is an example of a CAN. So a CAN can be a university having different departments or buildings inside the university. So you can have like the academic building, the admission section, the exam section, the hostels, the library. Now inside these buildings in this university, you have different LANs. So the interconnection of these LANs together is what we call a campus area network. Now let's talk about PAN. PAN, or personal area network, connect electronic devices within users' intermediate areas. So this is an example of a PAN. So PAN uses wireless technology such as Bluetooth, infrared, or near field communication, which is abbreviated as NFC. But they can also connect using a cable, such as a USB cable. PAN are generally used to transfer small files like photos, music, etc. So the last type of network we'll be discussing in this video is the WAN. A WAN, or wide area network, is any network that extends over a large geographical area, such as countries, continents, or even the entire globe. So in a simple term, a wide area network is a collection of local area networks, LAN, or other network that communicates with each other, like the CAN and the MAN. So WAN is the largest type of network we have. So a good example of WAN is the internet. Example of devices we can find in a WAN connection is like the router, the communication server, and the modem. So I'm going to be having a video where I differentiate between a modem and a router. Don't miss out that video. Let's see some differences between LAN and WAN. Now, LAN stands for a local area network, while WAN stands for wide area network. LAN is a group of devices connected in a small geographical area, just like the building, the home, and the offices we discussed earlier. While WAN is an arrangement of several devices attached over a network covering a broad area like country, continent, or even the entire globe. LAN provides a comparatively high-speed network. WAN has a slower speed as compared to a LAN. In a LAN network, we have a high bandwidth for data transfer, while in WAN, we have a low bandwidth for data transfer. LAN provides a high data transfer rate than WAN. WAN provides a relatively slower data transfer rate. It can reach up to 150 megabits per second. LAN is owned and managed and used by an individual or private organization, while WAN is established under a distributed ownership. Setting up a LAN costs you lower, while setting up a WAN costs you very high. Class activity. From what you have learned today, what type of network have you been using? Please pause the video for a while and carry out these tasks. Drop your answer on the comment section below. Thank you. That is all we have for today's video. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do that. Like, share, and comment if you learn anything. And please don't forget to do your class activity. Very important. So you can support by subscribing to the channel and also following us on our Facebook handle. Thank you guys, and see you in my next video.